So these holidays were actually very different from many others because I didn't get to see all of my family. Usually we spend it in my grandma's house with my cousins, aunts, and we all make different foods. And this year I spent it with my brother and my parents, which was actually very hard for me because I'm not used to being like this alone in Christmas. But it was kind of fun because we get to talk a lot, we play games, we watch a movie after dinner. Actually we had a delicious dinner because my mom made a bacalao and very delicious meals. Um, in New Year's, I spent it in Tequisquiapan, which was very different also because I'm used to spend it with my family at my grandma's house. But my parents decided to spend it in Tequisquiapan with my father's best friend and his daughters, which was very fun because we also got to play games. There was a pool. I got tan. I also invited my boyfriend Emilio to spend it with us, and we were there like I think 5 days and 4 nights. It was very cold, so it was weird because in the morning it was hot and I got tan, and in the night it was very cold. We also cooked there. We got cookies, brownies, donuts, and all of that delicious things. But I also missed my family. I actually cried a bit, but that's okay because I think this year, 2021, I'll get to spend it with my family again. Um, my highlights this year, I believe, were I got to learn about my dad. I got to learn about my mom and about my brother because I actually don't spend time with them. I mean, before quarantine, because my brother is a college student at ITAM, so he's always studying. He was like always away from home. He was at school, at the library. My dad gets home when well used to get home like at 6 p.m. And my mom is a teacher at TJ Zona Esmeralda. But she got to work. She got from work and she started working also, so I didn't get to spend time with her. But this quarantine, I got to learn a lot from them, so that was a highlight. I also got to know my boyfriend a little bit more because I mean, I saw him at school, but I didn't spend that much time with him as you may think of. Um, I also did a little bit of exercise for a couple of months. Then I got bored and lazy, so I stopped. I got to eat healthier, but I also got to cook very delicious things. So I also eat a little bit of um, cookies and all of that stuff that I made, cupcakes, pancakes, banana cupcakes, and all of that. And what else? So yeah, my my year's low points were obviously the quarantine. Oh, and my last year's highlights were also volleyball before quarantine because I got to learn about that sport a lot. I got in love with that sport. I used to play at school every single day, and every single minute I got free. So I also learned about that. And my low points of this year obviously were quarantine, because I stopped seeing my friends. I stopped going at school, which now I miss a lot. And also, I mean, I think it's good to have alone, being alone and think, but I think this time has been like a lot of time alone, you know? I think like 9 months alone has been very difficult for me, because I know I have my family, but I'm also like a very, very long time in my room and then watching TV and then series, and I just feel like that's all of my days. There's nothing different from that, so I'm a little bored. And I also have really big expectations for this year, because I'm finishing high school, which I'm very excited about, but I'm also sad because I don't think I'm gonna get to graduate with all of my friends, and I don't think I'm gonna get to spend the last day of school in my school. So that, yeah, I think that's kind of sad, but I do think I have a lot of expectations. I'm planning on living 6 months to another country, or I don't know, maybe get to work before I enter to college, which I'm very terrified about. I already got in a college, which is CESA. I'm gonna be studying negocios gastronómicos, which I love, and I've been loving since I can remember. I think that's a good thing, but I hope this year will be a lot different from 2020, because I think 2020 has been a difficult year for everyone. And I mean, I hope I get to do a lot of things um, in 2021. Do I have a plan this year? Or do I need a plan? I don't have a plan, but I do need a plan, because I'm not. So as I said, I don't have a plan, but I do need a plan for this year, because as I told you before, I'm entering to college, and I'm thinking about taking 6 months. So I need to have a plan for when I come home and I want to enter to college, and you know that they save me the space, or when I leave I need to have a plan, where am I gonna be staying, or where am I gonna be working, and all of that really important stuff. But I'm actually I actually do not know what is that plan gonna be, because I mean, I have no idea what's gonna happen in this year, so that my plans depends on quarantine and all of that time, because I'm not thinking about leaving with the COVID. um is still going on. So yeah. And